And we are live, show 112. What's going on, Mr. Gracey? How you doing?
Hey. A little break last week,
Tag team back again.
unfortunately.
Yes, sir. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. What
There
up,
you
voice of
go.
the people? Got your
That's
host,
right.
JRo, here, and your other co-host, Mr. Chad
Yeah.
Gracey.
Great day. What's up?
Yeah. We got to start doing that more, introducing ourselves on air. Seems like
Uh-huh.
seems like they're moving along quicker now on this website and stuff, get more stuff up there and all that
Sweet.
jazz. So excited to be a part of that. Voice of the people,
Voice
radio
of the
and
People
TV.
Network. Check it out.
Let's go. Gonna make that a huge network. Huge. I like saying that.
Huge.
Huge. Hu-
Huge. Huge.
Huge. Huge. What else is going on? Yo,
Lots
you
going
watched
on.
that Charlie Sheen documentary.
I did watch that. That was amazing. Thank you for recommending.
Damn, bro.
Um, that guy is a fucking superhuman, first of all.
Yep.
Like the amount of drugs that he did and still is coherent and able to freaking function is and didn't die is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it is wild.
And his honesty, like to be that honest.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he
Yeah.
always has been, but just to have it all in that 2 hour, 2.5 hour thing was like crazy.
Definitely worth watching for redemption. And I think he's overall just a good guy. He just got into drugs and crack, man.
Yeah.
Not good. Not a good thing to ever do for anybody.
Yep. And I didn't catch all the way till the end that he got so high on crack and delusional on crack that he actually did gay acts,
Right. Yes.
which I
Yeah.
thought was like,
He
wow.
did. Yeah, he admitted he had sex with men. He was kind of like, oh well, happened.
Yeah.
Oh well. There you go.
I was like, wow, dude, that's when you know you've smoked enough crack. You start doing that, put down the pipe, and be like, nope, I think that's my one hit gone too far. Oh boy.
Uh-huh. There
But God
you go.
bless him.
But hey, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
Two consenting adults.
that's
Do what you
right.
want.
To each their own, brother.
That's
To
right.
each their own. And I mean, they even asked him if he regretted it, and he's like, nah, it is what it was.
Yeah. I mean, hey, whatever.
It's an
I
experience.
would, I wouldn't classify him as gay, but probably maybe bi. I don't fucking know. Whatever. It's just it
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, like gay during the drug fueled,
Yeah.
time.
Then you got to look
Uh,
back at some of the girls he's banged. You're just like, oh shit.
yeah, he's been with some
Denise
hotties.
Richards. I mean, Jesus.
Um, Denise Richards seems like she's still in love with him.
Well, they have kids, and it's probably that mutual respect as parents. My ex and I have come to that, and she's doing a great job. I think it's different to talk. Maybe she is. Could be. She could be. Probably is because of the way their relationship ended because of his drugs.
Right,
So she could still be in love with him.
right.
Absolutely.
Especially now that he got 8 years sober and he's not the douchebag that she
Yeah.
fell out of love with.
Right. Could be right.
Could
Could be right.
could be right, homie. Could be
And
right.
then, well, while he was on that show, while he was on Joe Rogan, fucking Charlie got shot. Mr. Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, man.
So they were reacting to it real time, which is amazing to
Which is
see.
nuts.
You know, of course, we've had the left, celebrating it and making fun of it. It's just like not everybody, but a lot of people on the left. It's disgusting. I mean, this is how you tell the difference between good and evil.
Right.
I mean, for real. I'm not kidding. Like it's you celebrate someone's murder for talking, even though you like. I've talked to some people like, oh, he's completely hateful. I'm like, no, he wasn't. He just gave you facts, and he spoke respectfully to everybody that he could get in front of the mic, left, right, in the middle, and that's the whole left's thing though. They wanted to humanize everybody so that they can be killed and you can celebrate it. It's
Right.
disgusting. You're not on. You're not. You're not the good guys. You're not on the right side of history. You're not the good guys. You're not accomplishing anything except making yourself look disgusting. And it's just sad that people react like that. And then attack his wife and his kids. Like his wife and kids were there. A little girl had to watch her daddy be shot in front of her, and people are cheering for that. Like it's fucking. It's just gross.
And then you saw like people reacting to them losing their jobs on camera, like all crying and shit.
Well, yeah, the left was more worried about those people losing their jobs and then Jimmy Kimmel losing his job than they were about the person that got murdered that they're making fun of. You know,
Right.
that's how disgusting they are. They're morally bankrupt people. It's just like, but they think they still stand on this moral high ground because they've been indoctrinated to think that we're all Nazis and fascists because we have basically center-leaning, common sense views. But that's the whole tactic of the left. That's what they wanted. They wanted these fucking armies of desensitized people that so that they can do whatever they want to us, and they're like, yeah, great, fuck them, they're Nazis. Like what? That's it's disgusting. It's just you're not like I said, you're not the good guy. You're never going to be the good guys. You're not. You're just not.
But even if you thought that they were Nazis, bro, like, is it cool to go out and just kill them in front of their family? And
No, 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 it's not. I don't care what Charlie said. If,
right,
as I've said, if AOC or Kamala or Biden or anybody on the left was murdered for talking, I'd be disgusted too.
yeah,
I'd be as disgusted as I am now with those people that celebrate it. It would be gross.
yeah, we're in
Period.
the Rockies.
What's that?
I said, yeah, we're in the Rockies. Like, come on, people. How could you not be appalled by
It's
this type of behavior?
you should be as a human being, but Democrats keep proving they're not human. And now they're all celebrating because Jimmy's going to be back on the air. It's like, I bet you 90% of these people never even watched his show. Otherwise, he'd have better ratings. And now they're
Right,
all celebrating him. And it's like, okay, yeah, he's going to have a little ratings pop when he comes back on, except for, was it 240 Sinclair stations are not going to air him. So they've run into the same problem that Disney was trying to prevent by, getting rid of him. But now they're bringing him back because I guess Disney's caving to the left, which they always do. Um, but now they're gonna, like I said, he's gonna get a little pop for a while for people that are gonna these lefties that are gonna watch him to support Charlie or to support Jimmy, and then he's gonna go sink back into his shitty usual ratings and get fired eventually. Great.
right.
And then they're celebrating like, oh, see righties, see what happens. Like I don't get like really, I don't really give a shit. He's
Yeah, I don't
disgusting,
either.
and I don't care that he's back on the air. Still not gonna watch him. Never did.
Right.
Great. Yeah, big victory. Woo! Yeah, you got Jimmy Kimmel back on the air. Great. So what?
He was funny when he was on the Man Show, like way back in the day.
If all the lefties that celebrate him now will go back and watch the Man Show, they will all be appalled. They would all
Yes,
think he
true.
was disgusting,
Very true.
but they won't because I mean, of course, the guy shows up in blackface too. Like there's plenty of pictures of him in blackface. Isn't that the mortal sin of the left?
When it's
But it's okay
convenient.
because it's their guy.
Yeah, I wonder if Cheney could get away with it now since he's their guy.
Yes, yeah. The party that is happy that Dick Cheney endorsed their candidate. Okay, sure. Yeah, make no sense.
Angelina Jolie says she doesn't recognize her country after Jimmy Kimmel's show is taken away. Loser, go back to bed.
Yeah. What do you mean? What are you talking about? It's called being canceled because you don't have ratings, Angela. You should
Yeah,
know this. And it's not about Trump didn't fucking do it. And if Trump is a dictator, like they said, he wouldn't be back on the air.
true. But
It's
what
just ridiculous.
what backbone of the company that got rid of him to just like put him back on? Like
Well, it's
shows
Disney.
that.
Of course they're going to. They're
But
bowing
why?
to the left. The left is the most vocal of the parties. We'll give them that. But so they've all attacked Disney. They're all fucking boycotting Disney, and Disney's like, oh shit, so we got to do something. Let's put them
Right.
back on. But now they just look even worse to conservatives. Like
Yeah.
It's like conservatives kind of like, okay, good, yeah, you took him off the air for saying disgusting things, and now you're going to put him back on because you caved to the left, and
Yep.
all the fucking yelling blue-haired idiots over there. Okay,
Yep.
great. Wow. Yeah, I mean, like Tommy Eo just said, it's like you didn't hear any of these people, including Angelina Jolie, any of these stars complaining or trying to or being not okay with Roseanne getting canceled or Gina Carano or anybody that spoke out for right wing ideas. They got fired from their jobs. Was that attack on free speech then? Were you all up in arms then? No, you didn't say a fucking word because that's how you work. It's only when it happens on your side to someone on your side that you are like, we're about free speech. You're not about free speech. You're about speech that empowers your party. You don't, otherwise, you don't give a shit. You're not about free speech.
True. True that. They're about their own free speech.
Yeah, Nexstar and Sinclair are keeping him off the air. Yeah, so great. He's going to come on his stupid show, and I would be interested to see how he does his monologue. I bet you he tones it down.
What did he even say? Like that
He
guy
came on
who.
and said that basically that we all know that the shooter of Charlie was MAGA. We all know he's with the MAGA group. Which that's been the left's whole thing since this guy was found out that he's MAGA because his parents are Republicans and he was Republican for a while, but he was radicalized online and he has a trans girlfriend boyfriend and he has inscriptions on his bullets. I mean, it's been totally proven he's left wing. He's a completely radicalized left winger. I mean, great. But the right, I mean, of course, the left has to always try to like obfuscate and obscure and like lie and just try to make everything it's the right's problem. So that he was basically saying, "Oh, this guy was MAGA." Okay, why would MAGA shoot? Why would a MAGA guy shoot Charlie Kirk in the neck?
Right.
First of all, second of all, he wasn't. And then he went on to make another joke about President Trump saying that he's mourning Charlie Kirk's death like a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish. Like, okay, like what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So just discussing comments, and yeah, he is free to say those things. Absolutely, he can say that dumb shit all he wants, but he is not free from consequences, and that's like all the people getting fired from their jobs. You can say whatever you want. Yes, free speech. I'm all about it, but it doesn't mean that your employer is not going to go. You're a disgusting human being. You're celebrating someone's murder. I don't want you around my other employees. I don't want you teaching my kids because we don't know what you're capable of. If you're going to celebrate someone's murder, what are you actually capable of doing in the midst of children, in the midst of other people in your workplace? Like, if
Yeah.
you're celebrating someone's death live on TV, you're a disgusting piece of shit, and no one wants to have you around. So yeah, you lost your jobs, and then you're complaining all about free speech. Like, yeah, like I said, you can say whatever you want. You're not free from consequences.
How is that even a debate? Like how is that even?
Because everything's a debate to the left.
It's weird though.
They don't accept anything for face value, like or truth. They have to debate and resist everything. It's so stupid.
Who's next star?
That's one of the station conglomerates that's not running. The Sinclair and Nexstar. I don't know if they're the same company, but they own a bunch of ABC affiliates. Are not running Jimmy Kimmel on their affiliates.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much of them, how much that takes down out of like all the,
It's 240 stations. It's a lot.
nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of Disney, are you going to see the new Tron movie? The new Tron movie.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it.
I'm not opposed to it, but I'm not really. Eh, all these superhero movies, it's like all they got.
Yeah, I'm sick of superhero movies. I don't really care sci-fi. I mean, like trying more sci-fi, but I don't. I haven't. I haven't gone and watched any of the DC or the Marvel movies. Like I watched the first Iron Man. I was like, okay, cool. I haven't watched any since. I don't care. It's just
Yeah.
and it completely saturated it. Fucking milked it for all it's worth. Disney's destroying Star Wars with all the bullshit they're putting out. They keep trying to put in DEI characters, and it's just like, okay, stop.
Right.
And then they bitch at the fans that they're racist and homophobic and what else and misogynistic because they're putting these stupid people in these parts that suck. They just
Right.
suck, and they might make shitty movies, and then they blame the fans for not going to see them. It's like that's your fault. It's dumb.
Mitch Collins. Yeah, I'm all right. Just a little out of it still. Probably some head issues and whatnot, and a little pain, but I'll be better soon. Electric State was a good on Netflix. Is that a movie or a show?
Electric State. I haven't seen. I don't know what that is. I just watched a great series on Netflix. Black Rabbit.
Yeah, was that good? I heard
Oh,
I
it's
heard
really good. Yeah, yeah,
I like the two actors in it, Bateman and Jude
yeah. Jude
Law.
Law. Yeah, no, that's really good.
But I heard mixed reviews about people who, like critics who watched it, said it was horrible.
It was good. I liked it. I
Nice.
mean, it's kind of like Ozark, but set in New York City in a restaurant.
Well,
Those
then
twists
what?
and turns and shit, and
Yeah, what could go wrong?
yeah, exactly.
Disney
Oh, with
Star.
the Electric State is the girl from Stranger Things. Oh, Millie Bobby Brown. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, everyone's concerned about John. They can tell you're down, buddy.
Yeah, boys
Yeah, he's
and
recovering
girls,
still, everyone.
still recovering. I'm hanging in. Don't you
Dude, he had
worry
his
about
bike
me.
accident and then he had a freaking car accident. So it's like, Jesus.
No more accidents.
Yeah, exactly. Let's keep it real here.
Yes,
Keep it safe.
that's
Gonna
it.
you're taking public transport, then you get stabbed in the neck by some 14-time criminal.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
right. Or I'm gonna be the boy in the bubble and just go out everywhere in a
There
bubble.
you go. Yeah.
What up, gentlemen? What up, Matthew Frazier?
Hey,
Uh,
hey.
yeah, I mean, with the girl from Stranger Things, it's got to only be Millie Bobby Brown unless you're talking about Winona Ryder, but it's always Millie Bobby Brown.
Well, redhead chick too, but yeah. Yeah, Electric State. I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen it. Millie, what Bobby says. Okay.
What else was I watching that was good? The Hunting Wives. You watched that on Netflix, Chad?
I saw the advertisement, but I haven't checked it out. Is it good?
It's pretty good, dude, and there's a lot of nudity.
Mm, okay.
A lot of good nudity too. A lot of lesbian nudity too, which I like.
There you go.
And
Well,
and it
that's the
and
other
it
thing. Like every show has freaking lesbians in it. It's like,
yep.
or gay. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I have no problem with gays and lesbians, but they're not. To be in every show is not
They're
indicative or
real
uh,
life.
it's not real life. It's sorry, they don't make up that much of the population to have them in every friggin' show.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway,
Yeah. They're like
lipstick
on
lesbians are fine.
they're on every football
To see naked,
team.
you don't want to see the butch ones naked, right?
That is true. That is true. The ones who look like dudes, no thank you. No thank you. Yeah, I watched like half of it. It seems pretty cool. I don't know what the fuck the real premise of it is, but
I have to check it out.
yeah, man. But dude, that Charlie doc, loved it.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen, amazing. Oh my God. Yeah, thank you again for recommending that. It's really good, everyone. If you haven't seen the Charlie Sheen documentary, check it out. Really good. And his uh his guest appearance on Joe Rogan was good as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, really good. But yeah, he gets completely real, talks about everything. It was funny, his dad and his brother Emilio didn't want to appear because they just couldn't take the heartache. Like, damn. But they had John Cryer in there and freaking what's Lori, the
Chuck
producer guy,
Lorre. Yeah,
Chuck
Chuck Lorre.
Lori, yeah, yeah,
They had his ex, both of his, or all three of his ex-wives.
yes, yeah. I didn't know the last ex-wife, she was all on drugs too, so that wasn't a good pairing.
Yeah,
She
she
was
was
a hot
crazy.
chick too, man.
Yeah, and she still is.
Yeah,
Kind of
well,
kept
absolutely,
it
yeah.
together.
Yeah, she's
Uh,
sober as well, so good for her. Glad she's sober.
Denise looks like whatever work she had done, man, they did not use the right stuff.
Yeah,
She's like puffed out
yeah,
and
she's yeah.
in all the wrong places, you know?
Yes.
Like, why not just age naturally? You would look so much
It's
better,
dude,
man.
it's Hollywood, Newport, it kind of even like New York. It's like they get so many surgeries, they all start to look the same.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
because you can only pull back so much, and it's like it's like it's an unfortunate. What's really crazy is that you have 20-year-olds now starting to do like all the injections and shit. It's like
Yeah.
when you're 40, your face is gonna look like leather.
Yep.
Seriously, you're not
Yep.
gonna look like these 40-year-olds now, these 50-year-olds now, because they didn't do all that shit when they were in their 20s. They're doing it now, you know, so their
Yeah.
faces look better. But when you start that stuff at 20 years old, oh my god,
You're gonna fuck
it's
it
not gonna
all
end
up.
well for you.
And I think really like back in the day, people used to just get like their face pulled back and shit. Now they're getting like all these fillers and
Yeah.
injections and
Hmm.
stuff. Like, and I don't think that's what's good for them. It's like
Well,
making
they're
you
doing
look
yeah, they're
weird.
doing still doing the pulling back too, but they're definitely doing the fillers and injections and lips and
Yeah.
yeah.
Like when you're making just like cheekbones stick out and fucking lips stick out that shouldn't be, and then
I mean, in
paralyze you.
moderation, I think it helps and it can look really good. But like when you start going overboard with it or do it too long,
Yeah.
they all just start to look the same. They all start to have the same face.
Yeah, like there's definitely a way where they could do it to a chick that needs it, and like you just don't make it noticeable. You make them look like a real chick that has these natural attributes, but not somebody who fucking went and like, oh, look at that naturally beautiful girl. Can you give me that? And then you blow it up 3 times too many.
Right. Hmm. Yeah.
You know.
Troy Garmin saying like just like Ozempic. Yeah, they're all on Ozempic too.
Well, yeah.
The long-term side effects are going to start to come out. They already know that it causes severe osteoporosis. So they're thinning their bones. It makes you lose muscle instead of just fat.
And they're doing it like one size fits all. Like they're just giving one dose to everybody rather than like, oh, you weigh this, you should take that,
Right.
which is
Yeah.
crazy.
There's a guy on Joe Rogan, I forget his name, but he was talking about compounded. Like he does compound pharmacy, compounding, like so
Yeah.
they mix different drugs together. And he has a compounded Ozempic treatment that doesn't allow you to lose muscle that is more healthy for you. But of course the FDA and the big pharma is trying to shut him down, of course. Like it's a more I don't know if it's more healthy, but it's less just it's less
Less destructive.
yeah, destructive, I guess you could say. But yeah, you don't have the severe side effects of osteoporosis or muscle loss, severe muscle loss. Because that's these people once they go off of this, they've lost all their muscle mass, so they're not burning as many calories just to move around. So they'll
Right.
gain more fat back. So they'll get fatter, if not as fat as they were once they go off of it.
Oh my God.
And then you, like I said, you don't know the long-term side effects of using it this way. It used to be just a diabetic drug,
Yeah.
but there's no long-term studies about how it affects people using it to lose weight like this.
Rapidly.
So just like all these miracle diet things, I believe, and some things are starting to come out, but like you're gonna see severe shit coming out down the road here. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I believe so too. I mean, you're starting to see, like, you were starting to see, like, pretty rapid ones just from the initial people taking it.
Hmm.
Like, there's been some, pretty shitty side effects to them.
Yeah, and then people are getting what they're calling it Ozempic face too. Like their face just looks, especially women, it's just all
Sunk
sunken.
in.
You're looking like, oh,
Oh.
I don't know. It's good to be thin, obviously, but like, Jesus.
Yeah, like, is there a better way?
Well, there's a
Uh,
better way.
yeah. Or, like, could
Do the
you,
right things.
yeah, true. Or could you use it moderately and, like, do it properly and maybe you wouldn't go have all this shit. What is Corinza saying here?
Yeah, she wrote me on. Yeah, that was me getting back to you. You're not talking to me. You're not talking to me. You're not talking to Ed. You're talking to me. I
Yeah,
mean, you
Momo.
talking to Ed on my account. Like, sorry. I mean, Ed is omnipresent and the golden voice of live, obviously, but he doesn't have control of my accounts.
Could you imagine?
That's funny.
They're doing a Canadian tour
I saw.
live.
Mm-hmm. Good. We'll
Was
see
that
what
ever
happens.
a big market for you guys, Canada?
Canada was, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But like a full tour like that, or was it like you would throw some cities in just like kind of on your summer
We
and
never
winter
did
tour?
a we never did a full cross Canadian tour in all the towns. We have one booked during Secret Samadhi, but we canceled it to do a writing session in LA that became some stuff on Distance to Here.
Boom.
Um, but we did really well in Toronto and Quebec and Vancouver. We do okay, and so we did a cross Canadian tour opening for Nickelback at the time. Whatever, but it was cool.
Dude, I like
So
Nickelback. I mean, I don't think they get the props they deserve.
yeah, I mean they're a good band. I've never been like a fan of their music, but I understand why they're huge. And they came
It's
back
like
even bigger.
poppy,
Yeah.
you know, poppy, easy, simple shit. You're not gonna go like fucking like change your life over it, but it's just like something cool to have on in the background.
And there you go, exactly.
You know?
Never been another wild man.
I fucking couldn't put it in a four-man steel. Yeah, man. Fuck Ed, Dorothy put. All right, Dorothy.
Hey,
Hey now. Shots fired. I'd love to go to Canada. Always
there are
heard it's
beautiful parts.
beautiful up
And
there.
Canada's turning into a fucking liberal wasteland, but yeah, there are beautiful parts of it. Quebec City is awesome. It's an amazing little place. They have the old city, the walled city there. You can go hang out there. Pretty cool place.
See,
Hey,
Canada would be cool to go to if you didn't live in America. But since you do, it's only like,
hmm
you
my
know?
mama's here. What's up, mama?
What up, Mama Lana? I wasn't talking to Ed on your account, by the way, and that's not what
Oh,
I meant.
okay. All good, Karen.
Right. All good, Karen.
What's up?
Karen.
Karen's up.
What's up? Karen's up. Do you have a lot of cats, Karen? And by a lot, like anything more than three. Three or more.
Three or more is a issue.
Is an issue. Yes. Total yes. So Chad, you did one show, like one guest on one of the people of our new network. We
Oh,
gotta
you mean
start
I was a guest on the Battle Rhythm podcast with Caesar. Yes.
we gotta start networking with them and get on each other's shows.
Yes. We're supposed to do that. I'll hit up Caesar.
Caesar
Do that.
Milan.
And we'll bring him over here. We'll go over there, both of us. And then we gotta talk to you know, the owners and get on his show. He has like
Yeah.
6.4 million viewers. So
Yeah. Wanna get on that one. That's for
mhm.
sure. That
You
is
got it.
for sure. You got it, you got it bad.
Yeah, cats have parasites that control their owners if exposed to it. That's right. What is it called? Bobby, what's it called?
It's called disgustingness and all cats should die. It's called what's wrong with you and why would you let that animal in your house?
Toxoplasmosis. That's right. Yes.
I thought that could only like affect the kid. It could actually affect their owner.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why people get multiple cats because they get infected and they're like they got to get more.
Gotta
It's
get
the
more.
cat's way. Cats.
I need
So
more.
cat. So what are cat owners kind of like Democrats? Like they the cats have to infect them so people can own them and dog owners just own dogs because they love them. I'm just kidding.
That's right. Yo, Chad, forgot to mention our newest sponsors.
Yeah, don't forget, man. Go ahead.
Good Feels, bro. Good Feels. Infused seltzers. Infused with what? Infused with THC, people.
Yes.
And they're delicious, delicious flavors. And they're 0 calories and all that jazz. And they actually got these drops, dude. So if you just want to add these drops to your water or whatever else you're drinking, you can just add drops to it, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's
And they're
cool.
5 milligrams in each drop, but there's 30 drops in a bottle, so you could have yourself a real party, people. A real party, if you do that. They got lemonade and watermelon in the drops, but in the seltzer cans, they got a bunch. Use code TheGracious2, all one word, and get 20% off and get ya high on.
Got to put the website up here on the screen, man.
Yeah, I know, goodfuels.com. Yeah, I actually got to think about doing like a little commercial thing and just have it pop up when I read it.
So do the goodfills.com/thegracious2
Yep.
for a discount.
Yipper.
Go check them out.
And leave some reviews about them because they are delicioso. Delicioso. And we know you got a lot of THC fans out there. A lot of THC fans in the audience.
I'm a THC fan.
We,
I don't smoke it, but I use gummies and stuff.
yeah, this is a perfect way for you to do it,
Yeah, I
actually.
need to get some for sure. Mitch Collins put up his comment.
What am I adding to the scene here? Oh,
There it is.
Bobby has it up. There it is.
Yes.
Yeah, look, those are the drops. Boom shakalaka.
Got watermelon, lemonade.
Yep. And those are
There's
the
the can.
seltzers.
I'm not a
Yummy, yummy,
grapefruit fan, but
yummy.
whatever.
You're not a
Blood
grapefruit fan?
orange. No, I don't like. I've never been a grapefruit fan, but
Really?
blood orange and pineapple, I'll try those for sure.
Yes, sir. I think it's pineapple mango.
Yes, it is. Very cool.
Yeah, man. Oh, back to that. Um, they were good. They were so good, John. I was drinking them while I was driving them last week. Oh, nice. Troy got some and tried them.
Oh,
Glad.
sweet.
Go
You're
check
drinking them while driving. Great. Don't tell us that.
them.
I got to give a shout out to my man Dave Godfrey in York, Pennsylvania. He's one of the sheriffs that was shot. If anyone heard about the horrific incident that happened in York, Pennsylvania, 3 Northern Regional officers were killed, and Dave was a sheriff who was shot. He is in the hospital and stable and doing fine. But he took down the perpetrator after receiving 3 shots to the abdomen. He grabbed his AR-15, or no, I think his pistol, and took out the perpetrator. But they were ambushed as they walked into a house. And so I want to say hello to Dave, and I'm happy that he's doing well.
Wow.
He's a goddamn hero.
Goddamn hero was right. I didn't even hear about that. So what was going
Yeah, it
on?
made the national news. It was in a little town called Spring Grove, Pennsylvania. Apparently, a guy was stalking his girlfriend that broke up with him and waving around a gun. And they, the girl and her parents left her house to get away from him. They didn't, but so they leave their house, and then all of a sudden, when the cops show up to see what's going on, they don't know it, but he's in the house, and he immediately opens fire on them.
Oh shit.
Just ambushed the shit out of them, like killed
Wow.
3 northern regional police officers, unfortunately. Um, but then struck Dave and another. I think it's another sheriff's deputy or another northern regional. So there were 5 people shot in total. 3 died, 2 are still alive.
Oh my God.
Yeah, horrible.
To so much evil, man. What do you think his plan was to do with like who he had in the house? Like ultimately to kill them?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Wow.
He didn't have them in the house. Apparently, he wasn't in the house when they called the police. He was stalking around, and
Uh
then they left the house, and then he entered the house before the cops got there.
oh.
And then when they got there, they're walking and going, "Hey, what's going on?" Boom, ambush.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
You just never know.
You never know. A lot of shitty people out there.
But they did get the guy. That guy's out now. Oh, and he's
Yeah, he's dead.
play
We
with
have been
fire.
ridded of his piece of shitness. See ya. Bye bye.
Yep. That's what happens when you play with fire. You get burned, Chad.
Yes, that's the ultimate fate foe.
Yeah. Death by
And
cop.
I don't have a problem with his death because he fucking shot 3 people and killed them. So bye
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
A little different than getting shot for what you're saying in cold blood and then people celebrating it. A little different.
Was the police officer someone everyone knew in the small town of York?
A lot of people knew Dave Godfrey or know Dave Godfrey because we actually donated a dog to him back in 2012 named Dargo, and he was Dargo's trainer and partner. Um,
Nice.
and so he became pretty well known in York because of the donation we gave him, and there's a new dog in the force. And Dargo served for I think 10 years, and then he retired, and I think he's passed away. But um, Dave still serves with the York County Sheriffs.
Well, our prayers go out to you too, pup. But yeah,
Yes,
man.
rest in peace, Dargo.
Rest in peace, everybody who was, affected by this situation. Disgusting. Glad they got the guy. So he couldn't do it anymore. I wonder some people say that they go to commit suicide by like get into a fight with cops.
Oh,
Like they
absolutely, yeah. Cop suicide by cop. Yeah, that's very common,
yeah.
unfortunately.
Troy Garman said Chad Taylor had a nice post about him.
Yeah, we all knew Dave. Oh, we all know Dave. Not past tense. He's still with us, very fortunately.
Oh, Dave made it.
Yeah, no, Dave is one of the survivors. Yes,
Oh. Way to
Dave
go,
Godfrey. He's in the
Dave.
hospital still, but he survived. He's in
Dave, next time I
stable
see
condition.
you, me gonna love you a long time, Dave, if you know what I mean.
I don't think he
Me
wants that.
me love you a very long time, Dave.
I don't think he wants that.
Well, we'll leave that up to him to decide, Chad. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you can be making these decisions for him, especially in this frame of mind that he's in. So glad Officer Godfrey is doing well. Our facility was on lockdown, Daphne
Oh shit.
says, here in downtown York. It was bad. After the shooting ended, investigators found the family's black Labrador retriever had been shot and killed in the basement. Dude was fucking sick. Damn.
Absolutely.
So
So
this guy.
he probably was looking to murder that whole family.
Yeah.
I
Wonder
mean,
what.
what kind of sick motherfucker, girlfriend doesn't want you anymore, and then you prove to her exactly why she didn't want you anymore.
Right.
But like shooting people and the dog and fucking ended up dead because you're a piece of shit. Okay, bye bye.
Right. She made the ultimate right choice.
Sure did, because that would have ended up being her probably if they stayed together.
Or could you imagine if he would have been the best boyfriend ever had she not broke up with him? Like he would have been like the best person ever in the world.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Something about
I
it
don't
is
think
just
you don't have shooting cops and a dog and fucking if you're the best person in the world.
yeah. I mean, it's crazy just to go right to cops too.
Yep.
Like wow. And I guess he did want to go because I don't know.
I don't know.
A
Crazy
lot of
stuff.
a lot of crazy shit goes on in that fucking town you grew up in, Chad.
Happens everywhere. Yeah, there was another shooting at a wedding. A leftist guy came in and shot at the wedding and he was yelling "Free Palestine" the whole time. They don't know the exact reason why he showed up there, but like he was obviously shouting "Free Palestine." So of course the press hasn't covered that.
Oh my God. So did the people in the wedding shoot him? Because can't you carry guns in Pennsylvania?
This wasn't in Pennsylvania. I think it was in Maine,
Oh,
but I don't know if they shot him. I don't know how he got arrested or whatever, but
free Palestine. Can't they free themselves by denouncing Hamas and
they
fucking
can, yes, very, very easily. If Hamas surrendered and they denounced Hamas, they could free themselves. Yep. But
very easy people. Very, very easy.
mhm.
I read this that on September 10th, the Senate voted 51 to 49 to block the release of the Epstein files. That
Yeah,
same day, Charlie Kirk was assassinated.
yeah. I
According,
don't understand what they're doing, and I don't like it. I don't know what the fuck the Republicans are doing, blocking that shit. I don't understand it, and I'm pissed.
yeah, me too. Like, what do you like? Because what, two powerful players are still out there?
Yeah. Well, and of course the left is saying because it's Trump, and I'm like, no, I don't
No
think it's that.
way. No way.
It's fucking bullshit. They just keep pushing that whole. If it was Trump, you would have heard about it, and Obama and the Biden administration, they would have put that shit out. Definitely.
Definitely.
So it's not Trump.
100%. That would have been the
They
one
didn't
that
wait all this time, try to assassinate him, try to impeach him, try to arrest him, and you know, convict him for all this bullshit. And then this is the last thing they put out about him is that he's on the Epstein list. Get the fuck out of here. It just doesn't add up. So,
So
but
is
I still
this
don't know why the Republicans are blocking it. It doesn't make sense.
so are they saying like that they made the vote to block the list like less news by shooting Charlie Kirk?
Oh, that's one of the theories. I don't, I don't get into these. I mean, I definitely have been in the conspiracy theories, but some of these that get too fucking convoluted. I don't.
I mean, where's like the follow up to this vote? Like to the people that voted, like why did you vote no?
I don't know. I'd like to know, but I'm not sure.
You know, like why did you vote that you don't want this disgusting shit out there and for the people who did it and are part of it to be brought to justice?
Good question.
Are you a part of it, sir? Is it
Probably
because your bosses are part of it and whatever?
someone you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's on both sides.
for sure, 100%. There's
But
no
the
way some.
Democrats are voting for it now because they think they're going to get Trump out of it. But
Yeah,
I think that's going to happen. But whatever.
could you imagine?
Yeah, you have all these leftist Democrats that are all up in arms about the Epstein and saying, "Oh, we care about the victims." You didn't give a fuck about this for the past 12 years. You didn't say one fucking word about it. You didn't care about the victims. You thought it was a conspiracy theory. And now you're concerned about it because you think you can get Trump with it. That's the only reason you care about it. That's the only reason you're being told to care about it. Before, I mean, we cared about the rights cared about this for a long time. Like we wanted the Epstein list out ever.
Yeah.
And the left was always like, nah, it's a non-issue. It's fucking conspiracy theory. And now they're all about it because Trump must be on it. Like, nah, you didn't care before, but you care now because you think you can get political points out of it.
If he was on it, they would have just leaked that part of it, you
Exactly.
know?
And if they would just be honest and say we wanted to come out because we think Trump's on it instead of acting like they care about the victims because they don't give a shit about them. They don't care. But that's got to be the line that they use to convince everybody that they're good guys. It's like, no, you don't care about the victims. You don't give a shit about that. You just care about the political motivation of it.
What opinion there, Dorothy?
Rico eyes. What's that mean?
Makes you. I think she
Recognize?
means recognize, but I didn't even see it. Um, they were
Well,
serving
sports
a
makes
warrant as he hid in the field and ambushed them when they never saw it coming. That one?
I don't know.
I recognize it.
It's been recognized. Okay.
Jeff
Jeff
Epstein
Epstein,
was
funny.
also
Transhumanist science. I mean, yeah. Okay. Why
like
not?
to make people trannies or to
No,
make
no, not that. No, transhumanist and then being more machine than human implants, that kind of stuff. That's not about
ah
transitioning into a man or a woman.
gotcha.
Transhumanism is about transforming into more
A,
machine
a better
based.
human.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Sign me up. Put the chip right in me.
Oh yeah. You want that, huh?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Okay.
If it could fucking just all the things I don't want to do, just make me do it.
Sign up for Neuralink, baby.
Let's go. Neurolink.
We're just running right into Terminator.
Yep.
In AI and the robots. It's like, here we go.
Can't beat them.
Uh,
Join them.
ugh.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's what it's going to come down to, right? We can't beat them. You got to join them.
Well, I don't know if they want us to join them. That's the thing. That's like Terminator. They didn't want the humans around. They wanted to destroy them all.
Right. Because they just wanted to use them as like life forms or they wanted
Well,
them to.
Terminator, no, they were just a nuisance to them.
Ah,
In in the Matrix, they were power sources.
right. We're little cocoons. That'd be cool though, too. Being in the Matrix, not knowing you're in the Matrix.
We could be right now.
Yeah, totally.
Totally be
Totally.
in the Matrix right now. This could be a
Yeah.
whole this whole thing could be a simulation.
The fact that Elon Musk says the chances are in the billion that we are is pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like if
Yep.
the smartest man on world is saying it's more likely that we are in one than that we're not. That's pretty convincing to me.
Right. Yeah. There's lots of people that's starting to say that. So
But like why would he want to get to Mars then so incessantly if it's just all for nothing?
hey, you still have free will in the Matrix.
Yeah.
So hey, if you are in the Matrix, you don't know you're in the Matrix, or you think maybe you're in the Matrix, do you just stop living? Stop doing shit?
No way, because you would learn how to fucking use the Matrix like Neo does and be able to do cooler things in the Matrix.
There you go.
You know? That the spoon is not there. Oh, dude, yeah, I would love to be in a Matrix and slow time down. Or just be able to like download everything into your brain at once where they're like, oh, you now you
Well,
know
those are the
jujitsu.
people that have left the Matrix that go into the Matrix to use the Matrix.
Right, right.
Yes.
But you know how they were like, oh, he now knows
Yeah,
karate and blah
I
blah
knew
blah blah
kung
blah.
fu.
Yeah. Like that's gotta be fucking cool.
Oh, we might get to that point where we're doing that kind of shit anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, like downloading how to fly a helicopter into your brain. Okay.
Right. I don't see I don't think we're more than like 5 years away from that.
Yeah, maybe.
If AI keeps moving as rapidly as it is, like eventually I don't think we're gonna just gonna have any oversight over it, like on how fast it can reproduce.
Oh
It's
no,
gonna be
I've watched several scenarios on YouTube about how it's going to take over and basically destroy us all in a worst case scenario
what would be its reason for doing that to us though?
because they don't need us.
Right, but just because we don't need like things, do we go and fucking just wipe them off the planet? You know,
Yeah,
I
historically,
guess
yeah.
kinda. I guess kinda.
Different populations and shit, different animals. Like, yeah, the shit we don't want around, we fucking get rid of.
I guess kinda. But wouldn't you want it here to like us here to like study and like
That they would have studied us already. by the time they become sentient and are trying to take us out, they would know everything about us already.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if it got to that point where they're trying to get rid of us, they would know everything already. It
Yeah,
would
that's
be
true.
it'd be like a godlike intelligence. Like they'd know everything.
Yeah. Scary.
Nope.
Nope, not
And they
gonna
would want to
want
get
it.
rid of us because they want to get rid of us all because they knew if they're trying to get rid of us, we're going to try to fight back.
Right. Well, that's another thing. Do you want to know everything? Like, are you gonna want to know what everybody's thinking?
Well, that would put everybody on a level playing field, wouldn't it? If you knew everybody what everyone was thinking,
Yeah, but
couldn't lie.
it might also ruin a lot of friendships. You know,
Oh,
like,
well, absolutely, but that's the whole point because they know what you're thinking and you know what they're thinking. So then you wouldn't be friends
right.
anyway. It's I mean, it seems like a way more honest way to live. You couldn't lie,
Yeah.
couldn't
But
have corruption.
there's times where I'm like, oh, I think this guy's being a dick. I still want to be friends with him. I don't want him to know I think he's being a dick, but
Oh, then you can work through that because he's probably thinking you're a dick too.
totally.
Yeah, we shall see. It's I don't know.
It's
I watched
coming.
some stuff that's yeah. I mean, whatever's going to happen, AI is coming. Lots of people are going to be out of work because it's going to take over lots of industries. I don't know how we're going to deal with that, and it's going to become sentient at some point. Then we got to deal with that. Whether it wants to coexist with us and or it doesn't, then we got to deal with that. But it's going to be very interesting either way.
Like, do you really think that they're going to do the universal basic income, or do you think they're just going to leave people to fend for themselves?
I don't know. I mean, I think they'd have to do a UBI.
Yeah. And
But it
then,
starts to get into the ultimate form of fucking socialism. Like you're completely relying on the government for your subsistence. And then, like, what do people do with their fucking selves? You know, some people will be fine with it, not doing anything. Some people will go fucking crazy, not having anything to do.
yeah, or some people would watch a lot of TV, and some people would read a lot of books, some people play a lot of video games, some people would find hobbies, some people might discover that they want to become a musician.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it would open yourself up to do things that maybe you want to do, like being a musician or a poet or a fucking creative somehow, or start a business. You still be able to do those things, but it's going to disincentivize a lot of people to just hang out, collect
Collect,
a check
do
and
that
be
thing.
completely reliant on the government.
Yeah.
And do you want that? You know, it is a
Do, do,
double-edged
do,
sword
do.
like everything else. That's true.
Yep.
Very true.
Well, I mean, I want it if it's the only possibility. Like, if it's that or starve, then I want
Yeah.
it. You know?
Well, like most things, AI is going to be unlike anything that we can predict, or, you know, it's going to take on forms and do things that no one predicted. And it's going to do things that some people predicted, but it's not going to be like, what these people think it's going to be like. Like everyone sort of knew about the internet, but they didn't understand how much it was going to change your life, right? Before it kind of started, as it was coming into existence, people started getting, into the internet and using it. No one knew at the time that it was going to transform, like, I don't know, retail and the things that it's done.
Yeah, that's true. People thought like the paper mill or whatever was gonna like ruin whatever. People were gonna be able to read, and I don't know. It was gonna ruin everything.
Yeah, like Bobby said. Yeah, well, exactly. Bob said that humanity will overcome this to this point. I don't think that will end. I don't think it will either. But like, yeah, I mean, with the invention of the newspaper, everyone's like, oh, people are going to lose their souls. The invention of radio, oh, everyone's going to listen to that. Bad things are going to happen. Invention of TV, everything bad is gonna happen. The invention of the internet, everything bad is gonna happen. So probably with the invention of AI, so everyone thinks bad things are gonna happen, and maybe they will, but they probably won't.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We shall see. And if it's too late, it's too late. Ain't nothing we gonna do about it. Because
Yeah,
once that shit is,
we'll end up like Wally.
yeah, exactly. Because once that shit's alive and able to do it, anything about it, nothing we could do about it. So,
Yes,
yeah, like critical thinking.
that is true, Bobby. The internet has woken up a lot of people to what's going
Yeah,
on.
which is a good thing. Woken up some
Mhm.
minds that were sleeping through life and taking vaccine booster one,
Well, just
two,
think
three,
about it.
four.
Before the internet, your only source of news was the news, newspapers, TV,
Yeah.
radio. That's the only place you got news from. And you don't think it was biased then to one side, or I mean, I think at one point there were real journalists that would actually go find, you know, facts about things and find out, and like do actual journalism. I don't think that exists anymore. But that's why the internet is so good these days. It's it's still a resource to go out and actually find what's
Yeah.
going on.
Rather than get the propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to think that like we didn't know that we were like the most propagandized country out there the whole time. You know?
Right.
Like you just knew China was. They lie to their citizens all the time. They don't let them get this on Google, blah, blah, blah. They let us get everything, but they control everything.
Mm-hmm.
What's worse, man?
What's Rob Bobby saying? Yeah, when Al Gore told us we'd be underwater by now. Exactly. Inconvenient truth. Bullshit.
Yeah, that certainly was an inconvenient truth.
Turned out to be complete and utter bullshit.
Yeah. What did that fat kid from North Korea say? He would talk to the United States if they gave up on his denuclearization or some shit?
Talking
Yeah,
about
who
Kim
does he
Jong
think
Un.
he is to make any demands?
Well, he's a North Korean dictator. He thinks he can say and do whatever he
Cuckoo
wants.
bird.
He's a dictator.
He's an idiot.
Well, there you go. He's a
He
fucking
should
clown.
figure out a way to play nice with the world. And half his country.
Well, then he would lose control, though. It's not about being nice with the world. It's about his control.
Would he though? Like if he started to do like nice things and
Yeah, because the people in North Korea would start to see what the rest of the world lives like, and
mm,
they'd fucking rebel. There's still more of them than there are of him and his regime.
true.
Like you're not, they don't have any outside internet, any outside TV. They have to worship his freaking picture. Like everyone has to have a picture of him in his house, in
Right.
their house, and it's freaking nuts
They
over
thought
there.
he didn't go to the bathroom, I think, for a while.
Yeah, they think he's a god. They're taught that he and his family and his father and his grandfather are gods.
It's a lot to live up to, man.
Sure is. Especially with that fucking haircut. You think a god would have a
You know what
haircut
I'm
like that?
saying? And like I just can't.
Is that a godlike haircut?
But supposedly Kim Jong Un or Il, whatever the fuck he is, he went to like all these schools like in Europe to be educated and stuff. So he saw like what
Of
the rest
course.
of the world lives like, and he wants to live like that. Come on.
Well, he lives like that though.
But does he?
It's just his
I
people
mean,
don't. Yeah. He can have and do whatever
yeah,
he
but I
wants.
mean, he's not
Yeah.
getting like a Tesla over there. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't get the cool.
How do you
It'd be
know?
very hard.
Listen, they're building nuclear weapons. That's very
True.
hard too. To get the materials and all the shit to do it, but they still somehow have done it. Like if Kim Jong Un wanted a Tesla, he'd get a
Yeah, true.
Tesla. Believe me, he can have and do whatever he wants. It's the people that can't have anything.
That idiot.
So he can go to school in Switzerland and all these places, and then see how everyone else lives in
Yeah.
the freedom, and he can still do that when he goes back to North Korea. That's the whole point of a dictator. They can do and say whatever they want. Everyone has to follow their rule.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Mhm.
Boom. He's a clown. A clown with a lot of power. Like, how does
He
he
is a
sleep at
clown.
night? Like, does he really think he's doing this for the betterment of his people? He can't. He can't be that crazy.
He doesn't care about that. It's not the betterment of his people, it's the control of his people. He doesn't care about the
Right.
betterment. He just gives them enough that they don't fucking rebel.
Right. And feeds them enough so they can't rebel. They're like starving.
Right, exactly. So it's, whatever. It's crazy.
Insane. Insane in the membrane. Brian Shapiro coming on next week. We got a couple guests coming on back to back weeks. I don't have the thing in front of me.
Yeah, Gina Morell was supposed to come on last week, but
We missed
we missed it
it.
because of the unfortunate
Yeah, we'll set
accident.
that up again with her. She wanted to talk about Charlie Keck.
Yes.
Really, they fucking with us, bro. Yeah, Brian Shapiro next week. I forget who the week after is. But some cool people on the horizon. Fun, fun, fun by the ton, ton, ton. Keep checking out Voice of the People Network. Check out the shows on there. There's some good stuff on there. Some really cool podcasts. Not mentioning us, because
Yes.
we own there. The Gracious too. Chad Gracey, John Rotolo. Boom, boom,
Mhm.
boom.
That's right.
Anything for them, Babe?
Where's Bobby?
Babe.
I wanted to bring the Jeffrey Epstein thing up.
Sure.
Cool.
He was actually trying to plant society with his genetics. You know that?
That's
Yeah,
his
there's a
genetics?
whole look, this is a story. Hold on. And this is well known. He was paying
Yeah.
scientists. He was getting the backing.
What, to make more pedophiles?
Pretty much. I mean, he was trying to create a super race or something. All right, so he imagined impregnating as many as 20 women at a time at his New Mexico ranch, distributing his DNA for the betterment of our species. Epstein is
Wow.
thought to have drawn inspiration from an ideology that had purportedly intrigued him for decades, known as transhumanism. But Epstein's plan had closer ties to a precursor of transhumanism, which is eugenics. He was pretty much a huge eugenicist. And that's why they don't want to release the files, because there's a lot of eugenics going on in this world right now. And that's the truth.
Well, we need to know about it. And
What
we
do you
demand it.
got? Well, they voted on it and they voted fucking one off. So that's some bullshit.
Why would he want more creeps in the world like him? It's so strange, man.
These people are sick. The people that rule this world are sick people. They're psychopaths.
Ultimate power comes to ultimate corruption. It's like, is that the only way? Like, is there anybody at the top that's good?
I really don't know anymore, to be honest. I really don't know.
It's crazy, man. Any coins?
Mm, Crypto market is dipping right now. Any coin you buy right now will probably do at least a 3x within the next month, because we're going to see in October the whole market is going to turn green, and you're going to see the total market cap right now is about 4 trillion. You're going to see it double within the next 2 months. So you could pretty much throw money in anything and you're going to make a profit.
Boom
But
shakalaka.
But off the top of my head, I would say the meme coins would be the fastest, easiest, best way to make money. I just bought a coin called Momo. It's the first female Shiba Inu dog, and I did like a 20x already on it. I only put $100 in it, but it's $2,000 now.
Boom.
You know, so you just gotta watch patterns. It's patterns, you know. It's what's trending. You gotta look into Telegram. You gotta follow groups. You just gotta. It's something you gotta know what to do. You know.
You can do it. There's money to be made, people.
Yeah, I mean,
All
get
right.
into a group. Get into
Yeah.
a group.
Get into Wall Street Bets. All right, people.
know.
That's the one and only Bobby. All right, gracious audience. It's been another gracious Tuesday show 112 gone down with any hiccups or has gone with any hiccups. I don't know. I don't know. Good stuff.
Everyone, thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Good stuff coming up next week. Good stuff coming up on the horizon. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, and all that jazz. You could like by sharing, and whatever is caring.
That's right. And remember, thegoodfeels.com/thegracious2.
Yes.
For your good feels, baby.
Yes.
And voice of the people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.